I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas,
Hello everyone, Uncle Charles Walhingford back again with another video. This video is a little bit outside of what I usually talk about. This video is about race, but the reason why I'm talking about this video in the sense of race is I don't want you to limit who you could possibly be with because of a ridiculous thought process of race or not being your race and everything else. Race from the get-go, I'll try to make this video, because I'm going to put a couple videos together about this. I'll make this video as short as possible. As short, it won't be that short, but short as possible. Anyway, race is bullshit. Race is not real. Race is only a fabricated pseudoscience to make a group of people feel better about themselves, make a group of people feel dominant. It was made up by so-called white people, white scientists, to make whites be supreme, to make whites, so-called whites, that's another thing, because that's everybody. Everybody's so-called, to make them feel like they're superior and everybody else is inferior. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose. And I'll get into another video where if you start doing the right thing as a black person, you somehow start being less black, not black enough. Now, here's the thing about race. It's real easy to try to say, okay, no, I'm black, that person's white. It's real easy to say that. It's real easy to say that if you don't know anything past that. There's more than one race, but two races, according to the racist people who made up race. Again, it is a fake thing, a thing that's designed to keep people down. And you may not want to admit it, that was the whole purpose, to help keep American slaves slaves. And so slave owners could sleep at night knowing that they didn't just sell their child. So that's why they have race. But race is real easy to blow up, to really expose how much of it's a scam, it's a sham, it's bullshit, it's not real when you think about the other races. And that's the biggest problem I've noticed with so-called black people. So-called black people can't realize there's other races out there. And so when you start looking at and analyzing what has been done or what's been said or how it breaks down on other races, you really can see the bullshit. So the perfect example of seeing how race is bullshit is with Asians. The group Asian, because the group Asian isn't Asian, they call it Mongoloid. Because the races are Caucasoid, Negroid, Mongoloid, and then you have the Aboriginal Lloyd. I can't think of the proper term. I'll put it on the screen. The Australian Aboriginals people, they're their own race by themselves. So let's break down what you just see. You just see with your own two eyes. And you tell me how these people are all the same race. We have Aziz Ansari. Aziz Ansari, seen him in Parks and Recreation. He's a stand-up comedian. He's Asian. That's technically Asian. Now, when you see him, do you think Asian? Do you think Asian when you see him? Huh. Maybe you do. Okay. So he is the same race of the famous football player Troy Polamalu. So when you think Troy Polamalu, you probably definitely think Aziz Ansari. and you think they're both Asian people. So maybe you think of it, Asian as a different group of people. Maybe people like uh, the Tottenham soccer star is Sun Heung-min. Now, most people, that's what you think, Asian. You think of that look, that particular look as Asian. He's Korean. So this this Korean Sun Heung-min, Aziz Ansari, which is Indian, and Troy Polamalu, who is Samoan, are all the same race. Do you understand how far these people are? But don't forget, Native Americans are supposed to be Mongoloid also. Oh boy. So a Eskimo, the Inuit person, it's the same race as a Mayan or Aztec. A person native from Alaska, a true Alaskan native, is the same exact race as somebody from Mexico. Native. Does it make sense to anybody? Does this make, or what I'm saying to you, does this make sense as far as bullshit? Now let's break something down real weird. And it hurts me, it really hurts me how people don't understand how the point is to pull the wool over your eyes and give you the truth and you not accept the truth. To give you the answer and watch you put the wrong answer on the test anyway. Because that's what these races are. They're not real. Perfect example is the term Caucasian. The term Caucasian is referencing people from the Caucasus Mountains. People from the Caucasus Mountains. One more time. People from the Caucasus Mountains. That's what a Caucasian is. White, right? Again, people can give you the answer, and when you put the wrong answer, they say, we got them. Caucasus Mountains is in Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, the Caucasus Mountains are in Asia. Now, white people are also known as Anglo-Saxons. Now, that is very European. That is very, lack of a better term, white. But they go by the term. The people who made up this race, they didn't even know what they were talking about when they was trying to refer to white people and called them Caucasian. Caucasian. The people from the Caucasus Mountains is Asia. One of the biggest things that you have to understand is when you let people tell you a lie and then you keep that lie going, they got you. And they control you. We've seen this sadly in the 2020s, where people have perpetuated a lie and we just kept the lie going. Race is an absolute lie. It's an absolute lie, and I hope this at the very least made you think for a second, like maybe I've been lied to. Maybe I don't know what I've been talking about or arguing over. And sadly, a lot of people who maybe even love you have told you a lie. Maybe they didn't know it's a lie, but it's true. It's a lie. Race is a lie. So don't let race hold you back and don't embrace something that doesn't actually exist. It doesn't actually exist. I have many videos that I want to do about this. Hopefully I'll bring out more videos to make you think and make you put maybe two and two together. I can tell you all kinds of stats, but when I can show you some things, maybe you may listen, a few of you will listen from that. But again, Caucasus Mountains is in Asia. I'm Uncle Charles Walhingford. I'm just here to help.